Hello there, Dan the Weatherman here. Hey, welcome to my weather show. This is the New Zealand edition for the week to come. It's a much quieter week of weather. We've closed the fridge door to the Antarctic. Instead, we're just bringing in some normal weather systems. Quite a swirl of cloud there, another one there. We just more or less have much quieter weather. Area of high pressure as we go through the course of the week. Looking at the streams of cloud right off the bat, you go, really? It's this circle here. That's the quieter weather. The blocking high to build its way. And this stream of cloud, that of course is an upper trough. This one's an interesting one because as this thing comes in, it's going to work in. That blue is the upper low from the system coming in. This circle here is what I always look at, the upper ridge. That's building in. So it's a bit of a battle, but all the energy, the blue, will go out with this thing. That's how we look Monday. That's how we look Tuesday. And you see how the blue bleeds out because the high is building in. It's just kind of going like that. Building in, so that means our weather is quieter. By the end of the week, this thing here slides through and a new upper trough. But notice the weather is coming from the west instead of last week when Mother Nature had opened the floodgates to Antarctica and it was all coming in that southwest flow. So we go through the week. It is pretty quiet, except of course to the far north. You've got the big elephant in the room. Much of the country sits there. There's a swirling low. Remember that big swirly blue thing? That was the upper level low. The high is building in. So with that flow and that southerly, you got a blustery start to the day from Dunedin, Christchurch, right the way north to Gisborne with some showers. Strong southerly in places as it just butts in and gives you that tighter gradient. And of course further north, places like coastal parts of Northland, maybe Auckland, you have a southeast flow. Most of the wet weather with the low is just offshore, but it will churn up a bit more swell. That will bend in, and then of course as the blue, remember the upper energy bleeds away, that system can't come down, the high is building in, it goes away. So it's kind of a glancing blow to the far north of the country, so you'll see some more cloud, a few odd showers, maybe to places like Northland, Auckland, but that, if anything, is going away. Remember all these showers to the east coast? As the high builds in, you lose those, so drying out in places like Dunedin, Christchurch, and then further north, Wellington up towards the east coast. Tuesday, you may still have some showers. Tuesday night, of course, we know what's going on. It, of course, is the solstice. And with that, you get the shortest day. About 9:13, I believe. That's the high building in, and down south, of course, clearer skies. Good, of course, for viewing Matariki this week as well. That low goes away. We run through the week, and then it's high pressure. With the high, clear skies, light winds, that sets the scenes for some good frost down south, some -3s, -5s to the interior. Notice how the low is going away, where you see some speckly blue, still some showers, which by the mid part of the week are more or less confined to Gisborne and Hawke's Bay. Just some showers, more cloud there too. And you will have some cloud to eastern areas, and temperatures will be cooler this week for some places like Auckland to start the week 13 to 15, down south Dunedin to Queenstown. If you're getting to double figures for the highs, you're doing well. Of course, sub-zero at night. Then as the high builds in and we go on to the warmer side of the high here later in the week, Thursday, Friday, we'll start seeing the temperatures recover. Some 15s to 17s up north, Auckland towards, say, Hamilton. Down south, you'll start seeing 12s, maybe 13s, but you're going to still have some good frosty nights. See how the blue, that's the next system coming in for Thursday. It's still a pretty decent, pretty quiet looking week. Get into Friday. This, of course, the beginning of our long weekend for Matariki. We've got this new system to slide its way, and that'll just be some patchy rain, garden variety type system instead of a thing blasting in from the south. By the weekend, that next system comes in, so that's just a band of rain, snow level there, blue line, about 1,000 meters, just as a bit of a heads up. So it'll be a cooler surge, but it's more uniform type stuff as opposed to big, mean nasties to work in. Where's the wettest weather? Most of it is going to be to the north of the country. That little purplish colour there, that's over 100 millimetres of rain. The North Island really just sees perhaps parts of Northland. You might get 20, 30 millimetres. And then again later in the week, with that next system, 50 to 80 for places like the west coast of the South Island. Otherwise dry, 5, 10 millimetres to Dunedin, Christchurch, and then much of the rest of the country. A bit more to Gisborne and Hawke's Bay as we run through the week. So you'll need the extra layers. It's a much quieter week. It's high pressure. And of course, we get past the hump of the shortest day and the days start getting longer by the end of the week. That's the weather for now.